Hi friends, happy Sunday. How's it going? We're gonna do a grocery haul with you guys. As you guys are hopping on, say hello in the comments and let me know how your day is going so far. It's been a good day so far. I have to get ready after this to go to a meeting because we are starting VBS. It's crazy. I feel like VBS consumes like half the year. So we have a meeting tonight, and so after I get all these groceries unloaded, we're going to go start prepping for that. Hi, Tara Lynn. Hey, Sheila. Hello, Susan. You guys say hi as you're hopping on. Let me know where you're coming in from. My name is Kristen, and I'm coming to you from South Carolina. We're going to do a quick grocery haul. What I have here is a low-carb grocery haul. This is going to include all of the meals that we're going to be having this week. And so if you are new to the lifestyle or to the journey and you want some tips, welcome Lauren to the team. I'm super excited. You guys just drop a congratulations to Lauren. Lauren just, she just decided today actually that she is ready to give this a try and do what I do. I'm super excited for you, my friend. I'm excited to get to know each other a little bit better. Hi, Susan. Hey, Sandra. Hello, Kelsey. Hi, Francesca. Anyway, you guys drop a congratulations to her. That's pretty exciting. If you guys don't know, this is what I do for a living. How fun would that be for you to like make friends across the internet and get paid to do it? It's exciting. No, I'm kidding. Like, I'm low-key kidding. I actually, like, this is my job. This is what I do. I teach people using my story how they can live a better life, and part of that has to do with food. I'm a foodie, which if you guys are watching, then more than likely you are too. Give you a little bit of backstory. If you're brand new, can you put new in the comments? To give you a little bit of a backstory on me, I started working on a better, healthier version of me about 3 years ago. Welcome all of our friends that are just hopping on. About 3 years ago, looking to lose a little bit of weight, and things evolved over time as they usually do. And here we are today, 3 years later. I quit my full-time job and I'm teaching people how to, some of the tips and tricks. Welcome, Mary Jo, that I have also, that I have learned over the last several years just to make your life a little bit easier. Welcome, Mads Goldilocks. How's it going? All right, so nobody really cares about paper towels, but I did get paper towels. I did get toilet paper, I did get cat food, and I did get water. So those are the things you guys are not going to see. But the rest of the things that I'm going to share with you are, I forgot my rings, I need to put my rings on, are going to be meals that we're going to make, or like lunch ideas or something like that. Even a couple snacks in here. So if you're looking for like some ideas for dinner, most of these I will go live on this week. So what I need for you to do, especially if you're new, is tap on the screen and 3 dots will pop up there in the corner. When those 3 dots pop up, I want you to make sure you're following and then turn on live notifications. Thank you, Francesca, for sharing. And then you'll be able to catch it whenever I go live on these meals. I usually share the recipe so you'll have it, so you can use it, and all the things, okay? So anybody here working on a better version of themselves, somebody here looking to either drop some pounds, eat a little healthier, but also keep things easy, if that's you, drop a yes in the comments below, because if that's the case, then you're in the right place. I'm a mom of 2. I have 2 girls. Riley is almost 16. Sophie is 10. I'm a wife, and I've got a lot of other things going. I run a full-time business from home, actually. Help my husband run his business full-time as well. And so time is limited. All right, so I see you, Jamie. Time is limited. Do you guys agree? Anybody else here really busy? Drop a busy in the comments. Just write the word busy. And so part of eating healthy for me is it's got to be simple. It's got to be, food's got to be on the table, or dinner's got to be on the table in less than 30 minutes. I don't have any time outside of that, nor do I want it to be complicated. I don't have energy nor the time to make separate meals for everybody in our house, so we're going to make one thing and then we're just going to let it be. Hi, Melissa. How's it going? So if that's the case, then tune in. That's what we're here for. So I will tell you the meals that we're going to be making this week. I did get some iced coffee this week because the weather is warming up. Y'all, it's almost 90 degrees outside today. Is it hot where you are? And I was like, I've been considering buying iced coffee. for the last probably 3 weeks, and I'm like, I don't need it. No, I don't need it. I got regular coffee, and I bit the bullet, and I bought some this week. So we're gonna do some iced coffee this week. So this is just regular Starbucks iced coffee, nothing in it. Welcome, Linda. How's it going? I also got this for a snack idea. I've gotten these before. Actually, I don't eat them every day, so they kind of last a while. There's 8 in a box. That will probably last me a month because I don't eat them every single day. But if you are looking for like a trail mix that's low carb, but it's also super good and will like satisfy your sweet tooth. Anybody else got a sweet tooth around here? Hey, Emily Dawn. Winter's back tomorrow. Oh my gosh. Yeah, it's like almost 90 here. We're like, it's boat season. It's crazy. So Jamie, I think I spent about 120 this week. Thank you for asking that. I know a lot of people, they're concerned about how much money did you spend when you go to the grocery store? Family of 4, week of groceries, about $120. So this is the Keto Chocolate Trail Mix. It's really good. It's got pepitas in it, walnuts in it, almonds. I think it's got peanuts, some chocolate in there. So that's really delicious. And I like it because it's quick and on the go. So like I'll show you when you open them up what the pouches look like. Because if you're like me and you're on the go, you want something you can throw in your bag. And that's really convenient. So that's pretty good. So anyway, I got that. Also, this is not keto, but I did want to share this with you guys because y'all know how I am about like, I'm like low-key homesteading-ish, crunchy-ish. I don't know what I am. I really don't know what I am. But, you know, at some point we're going to get chickens around these parts, but we don't have them yet. I told my husband we're going to get them whenever we can find the time to build like a thing for them. It's coming. Y'all just wait. I make soap for our house. I make our own laundry soap. Like there's a lot of things that I do in our house. And I was like, okay, this is not keto, but I'm definitely going to learn how to make sourdough bread. So I got some unbleached flour. So that's there. I haven't had flour in my, like regular flour in my house in years. Like every now and then if we cook something that needs flour, I have to borrow it from my grandparents who live next door, my mom, because I don't buy it because I'm keto. So we're gonna play around with that. I've heard that sourdough bread, I don't know if you know this or not, but sourdough bread is like one of the most gut-friendly breads that there is. So if you're new, I'm specifically lazy keto, but I'm more like going towards like the whole foods, less processed foods, that sort of thing. I'm really just working on better hormone health, better gut health. That's really my ultimate goal overall. So if you see things that are not necessarily low carb, that's why. So for example, like bananas. This is why I don't like for them to pick up my bananas, because they always be giving me the bananas that got the brown spots on it, and I am not okay with that. My bananas are always green when I buy them, so I'm gonna have to eat these jokers like fast. Anyone else? How do y'all feel about your bananas? Because that just makes me angry. I don't like bananas that have brown. Like once they get, I just don't. I'm gonna eat those fast. I'm gonna eat one right now. Also got some of this because we were out. We noticed last night we were making a quick pizza for dinner before bed, like yesterday or whatever. You love sourdough bread? Yeah, I'm gonna try it. We're gonna see what happens, okay? But we were out, so I got some of this stuff. This is like a quick lunch, or like if you're in a pinch and you need something really fast. The Mission Carb Balance wraps. Get some pepperoni and then some low sugar marinara sauce, and you can make a keto friendly pizza. So if you please go in there. Go in there. Oh gosh, I got flour all over me. I already have cheese in the refrigerator, so I didn't grab any of that. But this is for like a low carb pizza. That makes a pizza crust, and it's super simple and pretty fast. You can get it done in about 10 minutes. So I got that. We were almost out of heavy cream, so I did get a little bit more of that from the grocery store. That will probably go in like coffee and stuff in the mornings. Okay, so, and I did have to stock up on my onions because we were out of onions. So there's that. Okay, and then finally, I got some berries. For those of you that are lazy keto, drop keto in the comments. If you're keto or you're just learning how to do keto, so for me, no fruit really is off limits for me, but whenever you're doing keto, specifically the lowest sugar fruits or the lowest carb fruits are going to be your berries, okay? So if you're new to keto, I would definitely recommend strawberries, blueberries, blackberries. Later this week, I'm going to go live making blackberry fat bombs. I haven't decided if I'm going to do them tomorrow or if it's going to be later in the week. So I got some blackberries for blackberry fat bombs, and there's some cream cheese in the fridge that I had left over, so I'm going to use for that. So Carrie's keto. Yeah, I'll keep you updated, Tara Lynn, on how it goes. Walmart produce doesn't stay good for you. Yeah, and I used to be the person, if you've been with me for any length of time, you know that I used to do these massive grocery hauls, and I would like buy like $300-400 worth of groceries, and I stopped doing that because I was throwing away a lot of food, and I just, like you said, it doesn't really last, and so I've now been doing week by week, and that seems to be working for me. In terms of produce, so only buying like what you need for that week, and then moving on from that. So that's kind of, I don't know how you do your groceries, but I've been doing this now for probably about 6 to 8 weeks maybe, and it seems to be working a lot better. Plus, you really can stay on top of like, I'm out of this, or I need this, or even budgeting. I find that it's even better for budgeting in terms of like knowing what you are spending your money on. So that's just a couple tips for you. All right, so let's get into it. So what we're gonna make this week, I did get some ground beef. If you guys watched, I don't think it was this past week, but the week before, I made chicken parm using the keto-friendly breadcrumbs. I'm gonna use those again. I still have some. If you don't have the breadcrumbs, which you can get at Walmart, so if you go to the flour section, I'll pull it out for you so I can show you what it looks like. But there is a keto-friendly type breadcrumb that you can use. This is what it looks like. Or if you don't want to spend the money, you can always go with pork rinds. So just go with like regular pork rinds and unflavored, and then crush them up, and then it works. But I'll be using this with my meatloaf. So I've got some ground beef. I've got my keto-friendly breadcrumbs. And then I'm also going to probably do with that, and I think I still had some, I have a can of green beans in my pantry that I'll probably throw in with that. You also need a low sugar ketchup or tomato sauce, and I didn't buy any because I still have a lot. So this is the one that that I have right now, is the Heinz tomato, no sugar added. There's some organic ones out there. The biggest thing for you though is if you want, just read your label. If you're looking for less processed, this is probably not the best bet. It does have like a couple of other things in here. There's stevia in here as the sweetener for the ketchup. You can actually make your own if you want. It looks like most of this stuff is pretty all natural ingredients. It doesn't look like it's too processed. You can make your own, but anyway, there's this option. When you're reading your label to determine carbs, you just want to subtract. So start with your carbs, your total carbs, subtract fiber, and then any sugar alcohols. That will give you your net carb, and that's what you want to run off of. If you are doing keto, you want to stick between 20 to 25 net carbs a day. I don't track. I'm not a tracker. If you need an app to start tracking, if that's your thing, Carb Manager, MyFitnessPal, there's a couple of other apps that are out there. I don't know if you guys have a favorite. You can drop it in the comments. But this is the one that we're going to be using for the meatloaf that we're going to be making. So you also need some onions with that recipe, but stay tuned. Later this week, I'll go live on it. You guys will get the full recipe for it. Is keto good for high cholesterol? So Linda, I'm not a medical doctor. I don't want to answer your medical questions. So most of my clients that work with me have other health issues as well. And I would say that you need to find a lifestyle that works best for you. So if high cholesterol is an issue for you, you want to look at some of those foods that are going to cause the cholesterol and try to avoid those. Keto and the version of keto that I do can be modified. So you can do a higher protein instead of a higher fat. Keto, the biggest thing is you just want to cut your carbs. That's really the thing, and mostly processed carbs. Like your complex carbs are going to be like your vegetables. A lot of your produce are going to be your carbs whenever you do keto. So Mary Jo said she started keto, but she has segued to just low carb, less processed, and used old-fashioned oats for meatloaf. I love that. See? So like, as an example with the oats there, those are going to be longer. They're, first of all, they're less processed, so this longer sustaining fuel source with those oats. They're not, I mean, they're still going to be higher in carbs, but it's a lot better of an alternative to some of the other carbs that are out there. So whenever I give any kind of advice to people, I don't want for you to look at this as a diet, okay? That's the thing, the biggest thing, because if you look at it as a diet, more than likely you're going to do it for a little while and then you're going to quit. Instead, you need to find what works best for your body, and maybe starting out keto and going, okay, I'm going to cut out, because that's the biggest issue that I've noticed with a lot of people is cutting out those complex carbs, getting rid of the starches, like Francesca said. If you can get rid of some of that stuff, and then wean yourself off of that processed sugar and all that stuff, and you get down to whole foods, and you start putting in your body foods that are meant to fuel your body, and then slowly start adding back in things just to see how your body responds. I think that's whenever you'll find kind of your sweet spot. So some of my clients are not keto at all. Some of them are lower carb. Some of them are higher protein. Some of them are higher fat. The biggest piece of advice that I want to give you on top of what I just shared was don't do high fat and high carb, because that's a no-no, all right? If you want to gain weight, that'll be the way to do it. So anyway, so that's meatloaf. Next recipe that I want to share with you that I got the ingredients for is a stir-fried chicken. So I got some boneless, skinless chicken thighs. We're going to do that. And then I also have with this some sugar snap peas. I have a red bell pepper in the fridge, so I didn't get any of that. I also have a half of a green bell pepper. I have one here, but I'm going to be using that for something. I got some fresh broccoli. Let's see what else is going to go with this. I think we're going to do a bag of cauliflower rice. And then I also got some green onions to go with that. So this is, again, and you'll need like olive oil and stuff, but follow me, make sure you're tuned in, because I'll show you how to make this. But you can see all the carbs that are going to be here are going to be from your produce. So that's that. Okie doke. Oh, I know what else I was going to do with the meatloaf. These mashed potatoes. I didn't realize that was cheddar. It's okay. Have y'all ever had these? These are good. These are really, really good. I'm going to do that with meatloaf and the green beans. I forgot to tell you all that a second ago. Let's see. Is keto? Already answered that. Do high protein, low carb, moderate fat. Love it. Perfect. See, that's great. All right. So next up, we're going to do pork chops. And I'm going to make a squash casserole. Oh, yeah, I do too, Jamie. She says she loves green onions. We're going to do squash casserole. And so for the meat or the protein, I'm going to do pork chops. So I got another pack of pork chops. And then for that recipe, you're going to need mayonnaise. You'll need some onions. You do need some cheddar cheese. And, of course, the main ingredient, which is squash. So I'm going to show, I spent a long time since I made that. And it's really good. It's cheesy. It's delicious. It's incredible. I already had some of the ingredients. I did buy more onions because I needed them. But essentially, that's what we're going to be making one night this week. I'm really excited about that recipe because I haven't made it. I feel like the weather's warming up and that calls for more squash, right? Does anyone else know what I'm talking about? You having pork chops tonight? Currently cutting up squash for casserole. I love that, Rose. That's so funny. We're thinking alike. And then finally, we're going to do a, did I say the sheet pan meal already? I don't think I did. So we're going to do a sheet pan meal. So I have a ring of sausage for that. We're going to do some zucchini, some onions. I have some leftover of those cherry tomatoes. You're very welcome, Jamie. That I'm going to throw on there. I have a half of a red onion in the fridge that I used last week when I made the broccoli salad. So I'm going to literally get rid of any produce. This is a great, so some of you that are saying, my produce doesn't last. Here's a great tip that I have for you if you are, like you have produce that you need to use. Make a sheet pan meal, okay? You use whatever vegetables you have, bell peppers, onions, tomatoes, potatoes, whatever, it doesn't matter. And you drizzle them with olive oil and then any seasonings that you want. Throw a protein with it. So it can be smoked sausage, it can be pork chops, chicken, shrimp, whatever you want, steak. And you can cook that separate if you want to, but throw all of your veggies in the oven with some olive oil and your seasonings and cook them up. And that's a great way for you to use that up. So Wednesday night, it's a really good Wednesday night meal for us because we have church, but we're going to do that. We're going to do that one night this week. So that's what I got that for. And then finally, I think on Friday night, Ronnie has decided that he wants Cajun rice again. And so I got some smoked sausage, some Jimmy Dean sausage, a green bell pepper. We're also going to need some onions, some cauliflower rice, and then you need Cajun seasoning and olive oil with that recipe. And that's that, y'all. You love to add, what kind of cheese? I don't know how to say that. Boursin cheese? What do you like to add the Boursin cheese to? To which one? Hi, Ruth. How's it going? Thank you, Jennifer, for the follow. I appreciate you so much. But that's dinner this week. So you can see from week to week kind of like the rhythm of our dinners. Most of our dinners, if you're new to doing low carb or keto, you just want to choose a protein. You want to choose your healthy carbs, which are going to be your produce. And then you're also going to choose your healthy fat, which is usually either avocado oil, olive oil, avocados themselves, coconut oil, usually butter. Those are all going to be a healthy fat. Cheeses, heavy creams, those are going to be your healthy fat. And to be honest with you, a little goes a long way. You don't need a ton of it in order to hit your macros for the day. What are we eating for dinner? So, Jamie, we do Sunday dinner with family every week, and so it looks a little different on Sundays than it does for the remainder of the week. I don't know if you can see that giant silver pot behind us and then that blue lid bowl. We already had dinner, so we do Sunday dinner after church as a family. Okay, I see Francesca, I get it. So we had rice, because remember, Sundays are a cheat meal. We always enjoy Sundays. So we had some rice with I think he did like a Boston butt with it, so like a perlo. And then we had potato salad. We also had collards. It was really good. I think that was everything we had. Yeah, that was it. So we just have a really big meal on Sundays as a family. And then we might eat a little bit later as well. But yeah, we technically already had dinner today. So if we do anything, it'll be something small later today. But I appreciate you guys so much for sticking around. If you guys got value out of this, if you guys are just hopping on, you'll have to go back and watch the replay because we just finished. But if you got value, let me know. Drop the word value in the comments. And let me know if you make any of these things. Of course, like I said, go ahead and tap on the screen. Make sure you're following and you have your live notifications on so that you don't miss it whenever I do one of these recipes on live video. You're very welcome, Emily Dawn. I appreciate you for sticking around. All right, well, I'm going to go. If you guys don't mind, will you do me a huge favor? Go ahead and share this video. You just tap the word shared right there. And so that someone else can get some tips from this as well. You just made your broccoli salad. I ate a little bit for lunch. I had a little bit left over. I had a little bit for lunch yesterday, and then I scraped the rest of it in the trash last night or yesterday when I was cleaning the house. So it's officially gone. And so we're revving up for the week. But I'm going to go so I can get prepped up for our VBS meeting. And if you guys are new and you don't have access to the recipes that I have that I can share with you for free, go ahead and comment the word recipes. Let me know if you're on a health journey, and I would love to support you on that. I've learned a lot over the last 3 years. My life has dramatically shifted, and I would love to teach you how to do it as well. This isn't keto, but I got the new Paradise drink from Starbucks today, and it's pretty delicious. Anyway, I love you guys. I appreciate you so much. Comment recipes if you want more recipes. We'll chat. And if you want to get some information like Lauren here on how to join the team and do what I do, making income online, go ahead and comment the word biz, and I'll be happy to chat with you. It's been a lot of fun, but I'll see you guys tomorrow. Have a great day.